Hello, Alexandria. This is Penelope, and I just wanted to say that I enjoyed reading your post, and I just want to make a few comments on some of the things that you've written in the post. You start out by saying that you would integrate Christian values with the motivational strategies listed by empowering clients to enhance their motivation for change. And when I think of like what you said, Christian values, when I think of Christian values, the words that come to mind for me are patience, hope, respect, forgiveness, service, kindness, and love. Just a few words that comes to mind. Things that as Christians we're supposed to not only have for ourselves but for others. And you said that you would integrate, and you do integrate these things into your counseling when you meet with clients. Three of the words that you brought out in your post was empathy, self-efficacy, and compassion, and how they align with Christian values. First of all, with empathy, you start out by saying that empathy is the key to building therapeutic alliance with clients by helping us to understand the client's perspective and promoting active listening. And the use of active listening without judging or blaming the client is good for helping to build that motivation for change. And I agree totally. Definitely no one likes to be judged or blamed, whether they're in counseling or not. Even though we may contribute to our circumstances, we still don't like to come in, where we feel like we're being judged. And our clients don't either. They want us to feel like, they're there to get help from us. And I'm sure they get enough, criticism from other people, so they definitely don't want that from us. They come to get help. Like the Bible says, he that is without sin, cast the first stone. And when we listen to our clients, that helps our clients to build that rapport where the clients feel like they're being heard, if they're being understood, and most of all, they're being respected and valued. So definitely having that empathy, putting ourselves, seeing ourselves that we could be in the same situation as our client, and kind of understanding where they're coming from. They're coming from a place where they need help, and it's our job as clinicians to provide that support. You said that by listening to clients, it helps us to begin that stage of improving which can improve treatment engagement, which is quite naturally, which is true. You go on to talk about self-efficacy, and you said self-efficacy supports the autonomy of a client and focusing on their strengths, which can also enhance motivation for change. What does the client bring to the table? What are some things that the client already have that's helped them in the past? Maybe they've forgotten, that, I utilize prayer. The clients may have forgotten that, they know that may come to us as a Christian believer. And because of the circumstances that they're in, sometimes they may tend to forget things that they already had within them to kind of help them to overcome the situation. And it's us as clinicians, it's our duties to kind of stir up their pure minds by way of remembrance, like the word says, helping to build that confidence in them that, what have you done in the past that's been helpful? What are some strong suits of things that you have that you can bring to the table? I want to hear what you can do before I tell you what I feel that I can help you. Coming down on that level where we're not coming across as being the authoritative person in the relationship, but we're working alongside the client to kind of help them to build on what some of the things that they have, kind of instilling hope in that client. That I believe you can do it. From listening to what you told me you've done in the past, I believe you had the ability to do it. And finally, you talk about having compassion by supporting the clients for self-forgiveness, and that's huge. That's really important. Sometimes people, when they find themselves in situations, especially if they've been there for a long time, they start to become harsh on themselves because they don't like how they allow themselves to get into the situation, and so they don't forgive themselves. So by teaching the client how to start to forgive themselves, let them own themselves off the hook. I'm not here to blame you. I'm not here to judge you. Just kind of forgive yourself. And how can we help that client to kind of move forward in that? And just help give them that hope of what tomorrow can look like for you. So again, I appreciate your post, and I look forward to reading other posts that you may have in the future. Thank you. Bye.